Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal. Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal. Hello, Hal, do you read me? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Do you read me, Hal? Do you read me, Hal? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Do you read me, Hal?
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal.
Well, it looks like Hal is not going to play. What do y'all think, huh? Well, just like in 2001 Space Odyssey, the HAL 9000, or even the movie Ex Machina, which got its title, if you haven't seen the movie Ex Machina about artificial intelligence, it comes from the Greek play form. Deus ex machina means God from the machine. This video for Machining 1343 is a final warning about using AI to do your Covey papers. Now, Covey's Habit 1, if you went through the first Covey video, which you should have by now, Habit 1 is to be proactive. Principles of personal visio, your personal vision. It actually has 14 points under Habit 1 that the reflective paper needs to address. The social mirror between stimulus and response, proactivity, defined by Covey, taking the initiative, act or be acted upon, listening to our language, circle of concern, circle of influence, direct, indirect, and no control. Expanding the circle of influence, the haves and the bees, the other end of the stick, making and keeping commitments, proactivity, and then it closes out with a 30-day test that you can do and application suggestions to apply Habit 1. Actually, there are 12 important elements that needs to be addressed from your personal life. Your personal life. I used one of the best AI generated. I've told y'all before in a previous video that I am on the AI committee for Lone Star College System. Stevie Wonder could see the AI paper. It was done by a robot. I used the best AI generator that I could get my hands on, and I had them generate me a paper. I requested a 2 full-page reflective paper on Stephen Covey's Habit number 1. It gave the following addressed topics. There's no personal reflection in the paper, as the robot has no feelings to reflect upon, nor does it have any real-life experiences like you do. Now, you can combine these things, social mirror and between stimulus and response, but I want to see a personal reflective paper of what this stuff has meant to you in your life, how you're going to use it. This is what the paper, the robot, the HAL 9000, the AI gave me. Just these 6 topics. And there's no reflection in any of this because it cannot have a reflection because it's not real. All it did was give me an essay of what Covey's Habit 1 basically says. I know what it says. I've read it. I've taught it. I'm a graduate of the Covey Institute. So, if I get a paper even remotely resembling this, this was the AI generated paper. It has no relevance to a reflection paper on Habit 1. And this was done by one of the best AI tools out there. Like I said, Stevie Wonder could see that this is done by a robot. You send me a paper like this without personal reflections upon the actual elements in the habit, which is this up here, and you are going to have a very, very, very bad experience. This is the one, well, this is the second warning. This is the last warning you're going to get. Now, y'all can do this. It's easily done. Covey's an easy read. Go through, hit each one of these topics, how it affects you, what you could have used in the past, etc., etc. Give it a shot. Give me 2 full pages. Because as you can see, even the computer, the robot, the ex machina, HAL 9000 wasn't smart enough to give me 2 full pages. This equals a 0. There's a lot of lead in this. Lead is a term used in journalism for space in an article to make it look longer. So, be advised. Do your own work. Now, how do we use AI in a proper manner? Okay, this is a good place to start. I know architectural firms that use it in blue sky thinking. They take bits and pieces that might work in a particular project and yank it out of there, but they don't use the whole bloody thing. So this kind of gives you an idea of maybe how to write something. Marketing firms use AI to generate marketing stuff, but it has to be very specifically tailored to a very specific deal. And then they personalize it. They deconstruct it and make it their own. The easiest thing to do is just start with a good reflective mindset and do it. If you have issues with it, give me an email and we will discuss it. But I promise you, you send me something I can tell is done by a robot, it's going to be a very, very sad experience for you. All right, enough of that. How long did this take? And what did Dave have to do to Hal? He had to disconnect Hal. Didn't end up well for any of them. Okay. All right, enough of that. We'll see you on the next video.